Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is part 2 of my rhinoplasty journey in Turkey. As you can see, I already have a new nose and pretty much I feel like I have a new face. It's still hard for me to talk because I still have stitches inside my nose, and that's why it took me so long to make the second part of the video, but I finally decided that I should give you an update, because a lot of people have been asking me how the healing is going and how did the surgery go. I have written down all the questions I want to answer, so I don't miss anything. The first question is what tests they did after I arrived at the hospital. So in the morning they did blood tests. I also answered a really long questionnaire if I have had any surgeries before and any diseases. After that, they came to put my IV, to open up my IV. One thing at first that was interesting for me is that the photographer was following him everywhere. So pretty much he has his own photographer where he takes pictures and videos, and he was following all the process until we actually went to the surgery room. I will attach them here so you can see. The hospital was really nice and really clean, and everyone there was so polite and so nice with me. The second and most common question probably for everyone is, did it hurt after I wake up? Not at all. Like, I had some coldness after the anesthesia and I was freezing, but that was the only thing. I didn't feel any pain in the nose. And I knew that I had silicone tubes inside my nose. And following this question is the third one. Was I able to breathe through the nose when I woke up? Yes, absolutely. I just felt that I have air to my brain, if it makes any sense, because as I have mentioned in the previous video, I did have a deviated septum, so the doctor fixed that, and pretty much when I woke up I was able to breathe normally, and I felt more of a tightness or heaviness on the nose rather than any pain. Probably around an hour when I woke up, and I wasn't feeling cold anymore. The doctor came to see me and he told me that the surgery was almost 4 hours, if I'm not wrong, and it was pretty difficult because of my deviated septum and my bones, but he fixed everything, so I should not be worried. He was really polite again, as usual. Then he explained to me what will happen from now, and that he will come to see me in the morning. So after he left, the nurses took pretty good care of me like I was a baby. They put IV systems, I think painkillers, my antibiotic. Every 20 minutes a nurse was bringing me ice so I can put it, I don't remember even where I put the ice, probably here and here, so I don't have a lot of swelling. Yeah, the first night I had a beautiful view, as I showed you in the previous video. Pretty much the first night I don't remember a lot of things because of the anesthesia, but I want to be clear that I wasn't feeling any pain and everything was going pretty well. If I needed anything, I just had a button and I pressed it and they come for 1 or 2 minutes. So the whole experience and the whole hospital is amazing. I definitely recommend it. If it's for rhinoplasty surgery or any kind of surgery. In the morning, the doctor came to see me and explain me everything I have to do after they discharge me, and he told me that they will discharge me at 12 p.m. He gave me this cute bag and everything was inside, like my painkillers, my antibiotics, what I had, stomach protector. Dr. Görkem Atsal explained to me that he will remove the cast the day before I leave because I had a silicone, I think it's silicone cast, and the silicone tubes. I'm gonna attach a photo so you can see how I actually looked when I was in the hospital. And he said that I should walk a lot in order to recover faster and the swelling to go down, and drink lots of water, eat soft foods, and basically enjoy Istanbul as much as possible. I was in contact with Dr. Görkem Atsal's assistants all the time, and they told me that if anything happens, they will come and pick me, and they can bring me back to the hospital. The first nights and actually the first week I slept on 2 or 3 pillows, because after the surgery your head needs to be high on the pillow so your nose doesn't touch the pillow, and you don't have to turn like on the left or right side. On day 2 I was able to walk around the hotel, and I think I went downstairs as well. Then on the 3rd and 4th day I was feeling pretty good, and we went to the mall. In the previous video I have attached videos how we go shopping and how we go around Istanbul. Again, I didn't have any pain. I was taking my antibiotics. I was taking only 1 or 2 painkillers during this time, and I was eating soft food and basically enjoying the whole experience. So on the 6th day, I think, or the 5th, before we left, we went to the hospital again so they can remove my cast and the silicone tubes. The procedure of removing the silicone tubes, it was for 2 or 3 minutes, but removing the silicone tubes and the cast is not as painful as I thought it would be. They gave me an aftercare list that I had to follow during the first 2 months. So during the first month I had to clean my nose with a solution I make at home and do massages 5 times per day, each massage per 5 minutes, so 25 minutes in total during the whole day, and clean the nose. What else? I slept on, until 1 week ago, I slept on 2 pillows. Again, the nose doesn't have to touch your pillow, and I had to wear retainers. Let me bring them. Here are the nose retainers. They give it to you in a box, and I stopped wearing them 5 days ago, and I stopped with the massages because now it had been 2 months and 5 days, I think, since my rhinoplasty surgery. And now I can share with you how my healing is going after the 2nd month and if I'm happy with the result. I am pretty happy with the result, and I think that this nose suits me very well. I will turn now left and right so you can see how the nose looks like, and from the front. Here is the front and my nostrils. Hope you can see everything. I think the light is pretty good today, so that's why I decided to film the nose now and the result. And here's the left profile and the right one. Ooh. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I still do have stitches, and I think that the stitches will fall until up to the 6th month, but it pretty much depends on your body and how your body reacts. And the last question is if I'm able to breathe now better. My breathing is, let's say, 60% better now, but still, because of the stitches, the nose gets pretty clogged, and I'm waiting all the stitches to be gone and fall, and I can confirm if the breathing problem is fixed as well. But I trust my doctor and I trust the process, so hopefully everything will be good, and I'll give you an update after a few months. One important thing I forgot to answer probably is after how long you can go back to work and do your normal daily things. In my opinion, it's better to take 3 weeks off at least, or 1 month if it's possible for you. If not, 3 weeks is enough. After we came back from Turkey, and after a week I went to Germany and I had a flight, I had to change trains, and then I went to the mountain. I wasn't skiing, so you shouldn't be doing any activities during the first 3-4 months, and you should be careful at least for a year after the surgery. But pretty much after the 2nd and the 3rd week, depending on how your healing is going, you can go back to your normal life and you can travel or work, so whatever you want. And you can also blow your nose, because when you clean with the solution, you should be blowing, but be gentle, and you should be careful with that. But when you're sick, it sucks, so that's the only thing. And another recommendation I have is that it's better to do the surgery when the weather in your country is nice, because in my country, when I went back and when I went back to Germany, it was freaking cold and my nose was super cold. I felt like it's a glass and it will broke from the coldness. But this is just my opinion and my recommendations. It all depends on you and how you feel it. And if you're not sure if you should do your rhinoplasty surgery, I would definitely recommend you to do it. You should not be afraid and you should trust your doctor like I trust mine. And hopefully I will be doing another procedure with my doctor soon. Thank you guys for watching this video. I will be making the same video in Bulgarian for my Bulgarian subscribers because a lot of people have been texting me on Instagram. And again, if you have any questions, you can drop them in the comments below or DM me on Instagram. I will make an updated video after a few months and see you guys soon.